Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chisom here again, and this is Mrs. Lepa's series. So guys, today I brought you guys good news. I've been researching. I brought you guys good news, like first-hand gist. I have with me here a list of 5 companies in the UK, at least 5 companies in the UK that are currently recruiting healthcare assistants with visa sponsorships. Okay, I'm going to be giving you people the names of these companies, tell you 1 or 2 things I know about them, and of course the link to their website will be in the description box of this video, after which you will go there and you start applying. So the very first company I'll be mentioning to you is of course the NHS. I've done a video about the NHS before, a separate video. I told you people about the roles in NHS, both the clinical and non-clinical roles in the NHS. I hope you guys are already applying. And also, if you're applying in NHS, also remember that the roles that are eligible for sponsorship are from band 3, band 4, band 5 up. I don't know about band 2. So if you're applying for any job in the NHS and you know that you need certificate of sponsorship to work with them, do well to apply for the ones from band 3. Leave the band 2s. Okay, so apart from the NHS, there's another company called Gifted. This company is recruiting healthcare assistants in the United Kingdom to work in domiciliary setting, and they are giving certificate of sponsorship. However, in their own, you have to already be residing in the UK, have access to your own vehicle, be a driver, and have experience in care. Okay, so if you're already in the UK, you're looking for a way to switch, this might be a suitable role for you. If you're not in the UK, don't worry. There are a lot of other companies I'm going to be telling you about. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you have not liked this video, please don't forget to support me. Don't forget to do well, to do the needful, okay? Subscribe. If you're a newcomer, you're just meeting us for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be among the very first people to know whenever there's a new video that pops up. All right, so the next company on my list is Bupa Healthcare. This particular one is recruiting candidates from both inside and outside the UK. Whether you're an overseas candidate or you are residing in the UK, do well to turn in your application, okay, for healthcare assistant, senior care assistant roles. And then the next one is Northfield Healthcare. Northfield Healthcare is also recruiting from both inside and outside the UK. Okay, positions are available for senior carers, healthcare assistants, and what have you. So many other positions that are relating to health. Okay, then the next one, the last but not the least, is Spire Healthcare. This one too is recruiting from both overseas and candidates who are residing in the UK. So I'm going to be dropping the link to the website of these companies I mentioned in the description box of this video so that you can go there and turn in your application. Then HC1 too was recruiting. There was a time when HC1 was recruiting, both care assistants and what have you. But now I got to know that HC1 is now recruiting only for senior carers. So if you have certificates, you have the MVQ level 3, I think, or you're a nurse, you might do well to turn in your application for HC1. They are recruiting. HC1 is recruiting care assistants and senior carers. However, I think they are now giving certificate of sponsorship to only senior carers. They don't have for healthcare assistants anymore. And also, Foursquare too was recruiting both healthcare assistants and senior carers before now, and they were giving certificate of sponsorship to everybody. But right now, from what I heard, from what information I got, Foursquare too is now giving certificate of sponsorship to only the senior carers. So if you have healthcare certificate, MVQ level 3, you're a nurse and all that, you might do well to apply for their senior carer, roles. Okay, so guys, after giving you the list of all this, there is another very important thing we have to talk about. It's not just about having this information. So the next important thing we're going to be mentioning in this video is that when you have this information, it is one thing. One thing is to have the information, one thing is to apply and do the right thing. Apply right, have the right credentials, so that when you're turning in your application, you will not be receiving unfortunately in your mailbox. Okay, the very first thing you have to do, that most of the time these companies will come to the job advert and they will say, even if you're not a carer, you don't have experience in care, it doesn't matter, you should come, they will train you. That is true, but you know that the competition is tough. You have to prepare yourself. When they see somebody who has the experience, Most times these criteria are essential and desirable criteria. There are essential criteria that you must meet, and there are desirable criteria that you should meet. Okay, so if, for example, they are out there to employ anybody that just comes, even if you don't have even if you don't have an experience in care, but you meet up with every other criteria and you come and apply, they are willing to take you and train you. But however, what if amongst 100 people that applied, there are so many of them, like 50 people has experience in care? Do you think they will leave those 50 people that already have experience in care to take you that you don't have the experience? No, they will not. Of course, the employer has desirable, requirements that when the volume of application they received is high, and there are people who meet up with these essential criteria and still went the extra mile to be, having the desirable criteria. So of course, they will take those people, regardless of the fact that they said it in the job advert that even if you don't have the experience, you can turn in your application. So if you are already in the UK, to have experience in care is not really difficult, because there are care homes everywhere. Even if they're not giving sponsorship, you can just apply and start working there just for the experience. Okay, but if you're outside the UK, where the care sector is not an industry on its own, somewhere like Nigeria, you know very well that in Nigeria, the healthcare sector is not an industry. It's not something you wake up in the morning and say you want to work in a care home. There are no care homes, to the best of my knowledge. There are some in few places, but it's not like an industry that is booming in Nigeria, where in every nook and cranny you can find a care home where you can go and work and gain the experience. So how do you structure it? How do you make yourself stand out? You can do volunteering work. You can go to a hospital if you can. If there is any hospital around you, even if it's just weekend volunteering work, you do there. You can volunteer with the Red Cross, with all these societies, even the Red Cross in Abuja. I know they are organizing healthcare assistant training for people who want to delve into the care sector should they travel abroad. These trainings, I know they do. I don't know if it's online or it must be, if they can do online, or it must be physical. But if you're interested, I'm going to be giving you the contacts, who you're going to call and make your inquiries. You find out if it's online, if it's something you can do from the comfort of your home, or you must come there physically to do this training. And of course, the training comes with certificates that are recognized. Okay, those are the things you can do to brush up yourself. You do care certificates online. Go to Allison, go to read.com, go to which other one? I think Florence Academy. There are so many of them. Go there and do healthcare certificate courses that will help you to brush up your CV. Not the ones that you go and be paying money to people, agents that are organizing these things. There are some agents that will come, they will organize training and they will tell you they're going to give you their certificate. This one, that one, they will charge you 250,000, 300,000. Please don't go and be spending your money doing those ones. The truth of the matter is, any company that recruits you will, of course, give you their own training. Even if you are trained, even if you are just coming from another healthcare facility, another care home to come and work for these particular people, they have their own in-house organizations that train their staff for them. They're still going to give you both their online training, the one that after you finish doing, you write a test, and their physical manual handling training. So no matter how much you paid, most of the time, they don't even ask you for these certificates. They don't ask you for this certificate. All they want to know is, do you have it? Do you have the experience in care? Then you come, they will still train you and give you their own certificate, except in such roles as senior care assistant, nurses, where you know that you need to have a license or a particular diploma certificate to get. That one is different. Getting a diploma in healthcare and adult social care is different. NVQ level 3 diploma in care, NVQ, and the rest of them is different. If you have the money, by all means, please get it, because with that, you can be able to apply for senior care roles. But apart from that, all those ones that the agents will come and apply, will come and do for you, care certificate, 15 care certificate standard, duty of care, manual handling, moving and handling, infection control, GOSH, and all of them, please don't pay a lot of money to do all that. They are online. Go to Florence Academy, go to Allison. You'll be able to do these courses with little fee. It's not more than, I don't think any of them is more than 15,000 naira. The whole 15 care certificate standard is not more than, shouldn't be more than 15,000 naira if you're converting it to naira. Okay? Don't go and be paying agents to do, they will call it a big name. They will now come and give you a certificate that is not NVQ diploma in health. Trust me, by the time you get a job, no job will recruit you based on that certificate. That certificate, they will not even ask you for it. They will give you their own in-house training. All they need is, do you have the experience? Do you have the passion, the empathy to be able to work and take care of other people? Okay? Even if you have experience taking care of your old grandmother, your old grandpa, your aunts, your relative, all of them sums up to experience. you have experience taking care of an aged grandmother, you have experience taking care of an aged grandmother that was diagnosed with dementia or that had diabetes, spell it out in your CV. Okay, I've told you people how to draft a good CV, international standard. If you have not seen the video, please go to my channel. You will see a channel I did about doing your CV. I might even do another video altogether for healthcare assistant roles, how to make your CV so that there is no job you apply to, as long as that job you qualify based on your immigration status, that you will not get that job. Guys, those are the things you must pay attention to. Don't make the mistake of putting your application without a cover letter. As much as possible, as long as the situation permits, always apply to your jobs with a cover letter. After you have put in your CV, go to the person specification of that job, get the job description, get whatever it is that they need that person to have. Come to your CV and put it. Your CV is the only thing that sells you. You are not meeting the employer one-on-one to tell her, okay, I have experience in this, so I was doing that. You are not meeting the employer. Your CV is like, take, this is me. Your CV, talk to the person in your CV as if you're trying to like tell the person about you. Let the person read your CV and get to know you without meeting you. That is the essence of the CV. Then when you come to the cover letter, you buttress more on the point you raised in your CV. Tell them, for example, if you said that you have compassion, you are compassionate towards the needs of others, or maybe you have experience in dementia care, you can't start writing stories in your CV. Now, CV is just point. So when you now come to your cover letter, that is where you now tell them of situations where you have shown that compassion. You now tell them, okay, there was a time when, you know, so many time ago, my grandmother who had dementia, at the time she got confused, she wanted to go home, because they're always, dementia people, they're always saying they want to go home. Okay, she wanted to go home. How did you manage the situation when she got confused? Those are the little points, you know, briefly, you're going to mention in your cover letter that buttresses that fact that you meant in your CV that you have experience in dementia care. Okay, that is the essence of your cover letter. Cover letter is where you narrate whatever points you raised in your CV. The CV is just like list 5 reasons why we should give you this job. When in the cover letter, you are now explaining those points already made in your CV. Okay, so guys, hopefully, if you follow all these steps, you go to these companies and start applying. Remember, there is no one CV fits all. You must go to that particular company, see what they want, see the qualities they want, see the abilities, the person specification of the job they advertise. Then you go to your CV and rearrange your CV to suit that thing they want before you turn in your application. Okay, your job experience, if you don't have any experience, you can go and volunteer. Those are the things they're going to ask you. Your volunteering experience, your paid experience, and references. All those certificates, you people are going to pay big money to agents to give you certificates. Nobody will ask you for it. Trust me, they will not ask you for it, except it is NVQ diploma, except it's a diploma certificate in health, which you can get online, read.com, Allison, Florence Academy. You know you're paying to the right source without paying it to an agent that you don't even know the certificate is giving you, whether it's recognized or not. But when you go to these places like Florence Academy, like read.com, you know that yes, the certificate is well recognized anywhere in the UK. Okay, so guys, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Don't let anybody take advantage of the fact that you're desperately looking for a job abroad and be selling you all sorts of things in order to just, you're buying, you're paying and spending money that you would have kept to do other more important or more reasonable things. Do this, you can do it by yourself. Do it by yourself. If you people need me to do a video and show you how to structure your CV to healthcare assistant CV, you tell me in the comment section. If I can get at least 3 people who will say it in the comment section that yes, they're interested in seeing such CVs, I promise you guys, I'm going to do that video. Okay, so that is just about it. If you have watched up to here, that means this video was very valuable and it's very engaging. Please don't forget to give it just a thumbs up. Just a thumbs up is all YouTube need to push out this video so that more people will get to it and get to the information. Okay, and do well to subscribe if you've not. Do well to subscribe if you've not. While you're at it, do take care of yourself, and until my next video, bye bye.